Well, hello. Well, where on earth am I? I'll tell you where I am. It's a massive big clue beneath my feet here. There's nothing quite like the feel of elephant between the toes. I tell you, it feels like a bit of coconut matting. And elephants are a big part of the culture of where I am today. Right now, it's very, very hot here. It's just gone 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's enough clues for now, I think. I'm going to get off this thing now. Here's a bit of traditional music from this area as well. And I think the faces, the smiling faces will give you another clue. But when I show you this, I'm sure there'll be absolutely no doubts, at least, as to where we are. Take a look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful, clear, sandy beach. These stretch all the way down the island. Lots of people taking photographs as well, you'll notice. It's a big tourist destination here. We are, of course, in Phuket, in Thailand. Beautiful long-tailed boats here that are indigenous to Thailand. That's where all the fishing takes place. And they export about 40,000 tons of seafood here, which is just incredible. And then when you get down to the beach, well, it's just breathtaking. Look at this. Isn't it fantastic? Miles and miles and miles of golden sand, which is what brings about 5 million tourists here every year. And there are only 350,000 Phuketese, or whatever you call them. So there's an awful lot of tourists compared with indigenous people. Exactly. Saudi Ka. That means good morning. Saudi Ka to England. Now, why do people make this sign like this?
This one is the way of greeting in Thailand. We will do this the same time as saying the word Sawaddi. Sawaddi means good afternoon, good evening, and also good morning. We just make it to be more polite. Okay.
Why is it so important to be polite, do you think? Why is everybody so friendly here? Because you just see everyone smiling at you wherever you go.
Yeah, it's the way of the Thai people and the Thai life. We learn to smile since we are baby.
Does anything make you cross?
No. we are happy to do that. Okay.
Okay, well, the other thing about this is sometimes it can be a very yes culture, and if you're a tourist here, you can find that a little hard to adjust to, because you might say, for instance, when we're trying to organise this, people say, yes, we can make this happen, and you do still wonder if it's actually going to happen. But it's great that people are so friendly and smiling. We'll have lots more from Phuket a little bit later.
Okay. To the picture today from Phuket, island off Thailand. Where on earth? That is where Kate Garraway is today after her 5-day marathon. She has ended up there. And if there is a God in heaven above, I think she will be allowed to have the weekend there before turning around and making a trek back home. More Where on Earth.
Hi, Penny. Well, if John wants to come here, I've never seen him without his deerstalk or his big moustache and all the worsted, but I think he'd have to take it off here, because it's just baking. I've never been anywhere so hot in my life. But that is, of course, why the tourists come here. We're here at the Pearl Village Resort, sampling some of the sights and the wonderful sounds of Thailand. And it is the heat that brings people here, because it's just so amazing. Even the cool season, which is between November and about March, we're in the hot season, by the way, you might have guessed, it only drops to about 70 degrees. The other reason why people come here is for a good bit of shopping. Now, this is also for the tourists. This is a bit of insanity in motion. Ice carving in 100 degrees and a 95% humidity. He must be mad. But they do this to decorate where they eat in the evenings here in this resort, because eating is such a fantastic ritual that decoration is part of it. They want it to be a great pleasure. In fact, they have a word for great pleasure over here, which is sunkit, which is a bit like crack in Ireland, apparently. It means having a great time and feeling good. This is a bit of fruit carving going on here as well. This is what they do when people sit down to eat. It doesn't matter what it tastes like, although it's good that it tastes good, but it's the way it looks that really, really counts here. That's what they say. It's a fascinating place, so let's take a look around the rest of the island with our little facts piece. Have a look at this. Phuket is a lush tropical island 570 miles south of the Thai capital, Bangkok. It's the biggest and wealthiest island in Thailand and has always been in the money due to its rubber plantations, tin mines, and more recently because of its booming tourist industry. The food in Phuket is the hottest in Thailand. Of course, there are the usual Thai dishes, but restaurants around here are pretty generous with the number of chilies they use. Religion is another major influence on Phuket life. Thailand is one of the strongest Buddhist countries in the world. Phuket has 29 temples, and they really are the centre of religious and social life on the island. And if a social life is important to you on holiday, then Phuket is perfect. Go to the beach during the day and head to the markets and restaurants by night. Well, it is a fantastic place for tourists, not least because the money's so good. £2 here will buy you breakfast and a bit of lunch too as well. So I don't know how much your breakfast cost, but I won't bet it wasn't that cheap this morning, that's for sure. Lots of tourists come here and never leave. So let's talk to some of the people that have come to live here. Bill Owen is one of them. Hi, let me just come round. So I'm blocking your view there. We want people at home to see you. Why did you decide to come and live in Phuket?
Well, long story, but we decided about 14 years ago to have a bit of a change of lifestyle and been here ever since. We run a travel business on the island.
Is it good fun being a youngster in Phuket?
Yes, there's lots of things to do here, and it's great because it's always hot and you get to go swimming in the sea.
Is this your school uniform?
Yes, I go to
Good. Do you like it?
Yes.
There's lots of people in the UK that don't like their school uniform, so you're very lucky that you've got one that you like. Now you're here going around the world much like we are, except you're doing it by yacht, aren't you?
But I actually stopped 12 years ago. And I'm still here.
What made you want to stay here and never leave?
Nice weather, it's warm and beautiful people. I love Thailand.
Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. Have lots more of the sights and sounds of Phuket a little bit later. See you a bit later. Sopankika, which I think is almost right. No, Sawadika. You end up in paradise. Paradise via Phuket, I think. Isn't it just beautiful? Look at this here. There you go, the beach sweeping before you. Can you just see all the tourists lined up under the canopies? That's because even though it's 2 o'clock here in the afternoon, it's absolutely baking hot. We have here to show you as well some dancers, some typical Thai dancers. Their long fingernails are there because, of course, if you had long fingernails, you couldn't do any hard work. So therefore, it was a representative of being upper class in Thailand. It also accentuates the lovely movements of their hands, doesn't it? So we're going to bring you a little bit more of the lovely sights and sounds of Phuket a little bit later. And remember how I mentioned that they love to have fun here? They call it Sanook. One of the times where they have so much fun is Songkran, the Thai New Year, which is next year. And what they do is they release turtles who immediately, as you can see by these ones, these little baby ones, head for the sea. Now, the turtle keeper we have here to tell us a little bit about what you do at the festival. Now, I haven't introduced him yet because it's very hard to say his name. One of the other things about Phuket people is they have very, very long names. So please tell me your name.
Yes, my full name is Kongkiat and my last name is Kiti Wattanawong. Normally you can call me Kongkiat.
Okay, just tell me in full, just one time.
Kong, Kongkiat.
Just say it in full so I can hear it all in full. It sounds great.
Kongkiat, Kiti Wattanawong.
It's a fantastic name. It beats Kate Garraway every time. Now tell me about the turtles. What are you doing with these turtles next week?
We're going to release them, all of them into the sea. I'm working at the Phuket Marine Biological Center. So every year we bring in turtles' eggs and then incubate into the center and then hatch them and release them out into the sea.
There's lots to talk about Phuket, so let's take a whistle-stop tour of the island. Million tourists fly into Thailand every year, making it Asia's #1 tourist destination. If you're all beached out and are more of a city slicker, then head to the country's capital, Bangkok.
Oriental city.
This Asian metropolis is hot, noisy, polluted and bursting at the seams with culture. For a change of pace, head 450 miles north to Chiang Mai. This is Thailand's 5th largest city and doesn't have the traffic jams and pollution of Bangkok. It's also small enough to cycle around. But most tourists come to this part of the country to head into the hills and to go trekking. This lush northern region was once known as the land of a million fields. Now it's probably known for being the land of a million activities. This area is perfect for walking, cycling and floating around. Now, we've been saying all morning, haven't we, that it's a fantastic place here for a holiday. It's an even better place for a honeymoon, apparently. Let's meet Peter and Nicola Lee, who are here on their honeymoon. When did you actually get married, you two?
2 weeks ago.
So you're coming to the end of your honeymoon then?
Tonight, yeah.
Oh, has it been lovely here, Nicola?
It's been lovely, great weather and really friendly people, and the scenery's been fantastic.
Okay, well, happy married life. Good luck to both of you.
you
You
very
started
much.
it very well. It's a fantastic place to start your married life here. And we'll be talking to you a little bit later with a few more of the sights and sounds of Phuket and a kind of goodbye, I guess, because it's the last day of our trip. So we'll say goodbye to you later. But when we finish our tour in a few moments' time, look, there's a lovely crab here that's live, or very fresh anyway. I think it's just been killed. And just along here, we've got some lovely, lovely lobsters, huge lobsters. lobsters. So if you like seafood and are not too squeamish about the fact they do have them very fresh here, then that's the sort of food you can eat if you came to Phuket. We've had a fantastic week here. We really have. But to me, the favourite moment was the second you stepped off a plane and you're just met by a completely different culture, a completely different climate, and loads of great people. And that's the one thing I would say about this trip, that, you know, sounds a bit like a sermon, but I have to say we have a fantastic world with lots of great people in it, and this has really brought this home to me.